Now, if there's one thing that you guys know about me, is that black women are my heartbeat. And I don't play when it comes to their safety, you understand? Now, the police are doing their investigations, but I have questions that I need answers to. And something ain't clean in the milk. So this is what's been reported. 3 women whose bodies were recovered from the sea of Brighton Beach were all sisters in their 30s, police revealed. Emergency services were called to Brighton seafront at around about 5:45 a.m. last Wednesday, where 3 bodies were then found in the water. Sister Jane Adetoro, 36, Christina Walter, 32, and Rebecca Walter, 31, from Uxbridge area, northwest London, were named by Sussex police on Wednesday. Now, it's been alleged that they have drowned. That was the cause of death. But to be honest, I have questions of my own. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to let the police, who's riddled with racism and takes pictures of dead black women and pokes fun at them in WhatsApp, I'm not really too sure how well they will investigate this case. So I have questions of my own. Now, I took it upon myself to Google Black Rock Car Park, because that's the area where the girls were found, right? Here is the Black Rock Car Park, right? Here is basically the sandy beach, whatever you want to call it. And this is the sea, right? You also have the main road up here. Cool, let's continue. Now, this picture is basically taken from the main road, right? And you can clearly see that there's hilly cliffs, and then you have a patch of green, then you have a road, then you have other parts to the beach, then you have the sand, then you have the sea. So you're trying to tell me that these 3 women traveled hills and valleys to get to the sea at what? Between what hours? 5 o'clock in the morning? Are we being for real? And just to show you I'm not ramping, look, this is a Google Maps view of the street, right? Madeira Drive. This is it. Because remember, I showed you the picture and the picture was taken up from these hills, right? Cool. This is Madeira Drive, yeah? And as I'm going around on Google Maps, this is the car park over here, Black Rock Car Park. There are gates, yeah? All sorts. Do you know how far, just from this view, do you know how far the sea is? So you're telling me that they travelled from Quay up here, right? Because there is the main road. So they travelled Quay from here, yeah? Travelled across the grass, across Madeira Drive, across the car park, across the sandy beach, and to the sea. What? For shits and giggles? Don't piss me off. Do I believe that they intentionally crossed nearly a football pitch to get to the sea for shits and giggles? Absolutely not. Do I feel like there was foul play involved? Absolutely. Because it doesn't make sense for 3 grown women, mind you, they're in their 30s, right? So they do have common sense. Why would they travel across here to the sea for what? That's what I want to know. And for the police not to tell us what type of state their bodies were in, you absolutely have us effed up. This is absolutely within the public's interest, because we want to know how their bodies were found. Were their shoes missing? Were their purses gone? Were their keys still there? Did they make a distress call? Is there dirt under their fingernails? We want to know all of these details. You can't just chalk it up to drowning and be like, oh yeah, there was no foul play. How? You've only been investigating for 7 days. I'm not even sure how long it takes for the coroner's report to come back from all 3 bodies. I damn sure know it takes longer than 7 days. As a black woman, I already do not feel safe in the UK. And this just ups the ante and the paranoia about what I need to do when it comes to my safety. It breaks my heart that these 3 women are now gone. And it makes it even worse that they were sisters. So to Papa Joseph, I am sorry that you are going through this loss. And I know that it's an immeasurable amount of pain to have all three of your daughters gone. I just want you to know that we are with you in spirit and God don't sleep. And to the MPs, after this, I expect you to raise hell in the House of Commons. Because if not, then black women need to do whatever is necessary to stay alive.